Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss.
You know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all of these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
The Rams getting ready to go on defense. They trail 7-0 as this next drive begins with a first down. Eckler now between the tackles. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Justin Herbert looking to pass for Keenan Allen. That's complete. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. After 7-0. Here, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half out
from Lucas.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. Now last year's leading rusher in the NFL, this is Jonathan Taylor.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Second down, another run with Taylor. Gets around him. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's 2nd and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Second and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. This is caught. Touchdown. Jelani Woods. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Colts get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
That's a great throw right there, and this is why this organization felt like they could sign him in the offseason and give him the keys to the offense. His decision-making has been top-notch.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it, and they'll start here with a 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
He's going to take another shot here. That one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get the ball to his tight end in the center of the field where he runs a lot of his routes and ostensibly is extremely comfortable. He was hoping he'd find a seam and a big gainer to go along with it, but that one was incomplete.
That's caught by his tight end, Kylan Granson. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 4th down. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field as we eat closer and closer to intermission. They go play action here on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. Fighting to step, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. We remind you coming up at halftime. Charles, you want a way to enhance your Saturday?
I do.
I know you do. I've got the thing just for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando to take us through the weekend in the NFL. And this one is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jelani Woods. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far as his guys are able to extend their lead. Is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He already with a couple of touchdown throws in this first half as his guys start first. On play action, they'll throw. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. A good throw there, and that's what you want to see from a quarterback trying to cement his spot as a starter. Now, worth pointing out, we're expecting to see this group for the first half of this game only, so they'll get a little more run than they did last week.
Yeah, this is kind of the new normal, isn't it, partner? Because we've gone from 4 preseason games to 3. So this is more like the dress rehearsal game, although there are a few teams out there that use that 3rd game a little bit more now because there's a bigger gap from the 3rd game to the opener. But what you want to see? 1 half of crisp football, a game plan in place, and guys really running through it the proper way.
This pass caught. It's Woods. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll throw now on the final play. Look at end zone, and he's got his man. It's Woods. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Colts will extend their lead on the final play of the half. This one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have
Tonight, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's Week 3 of the NFL preseason on EA Sports. It's the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor. Oh, a solid stiff arm and some open field. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up second down. And what in the world? Not sure if he just heard a whistle there or what, but for some reason he spiked the football. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on third down. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little
left side, and they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Good work there on that completion. You know, once we made the move, Charles, from 4 preseason games down to 3, kind of tougher to know how to handle these games as a coaching staff, and they've decided they want at least some of their starters out there. Touchdown! Mo Alley Cox, ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3. They're going to look to throw. Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
And I know this is a quarterback who's looking forward to week 1. He's going to get a chance here, barring injury, to be their starter and to go into a...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll find Pittman. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. They'll set up a throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work mark it inside the 10 to the 7. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they topped 30.
You ask tight ends about their favorite routes to run, and surprisingly, this will pop up as one of their staples because they run so many routes in the middle of the field. How about this one? Starts downfield, bends it to the corner. Great touch on the football, and they turn that one into a big play.
And this one incomplete. Oh, a dangerous throw. Nearly picked off in the end zone, but instead second down. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Kylan Granson, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. Looking to throw. To the right side and into the hands of the tight end, Granson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Back to throw here. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. These offensive starters still out there in the second quarter. You would think the plans for them to at least play into the third quarter, if not all the way through it.
Yeah, it might go by feel if they have a really good first drive.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. A reminder, opening weekend definitely in sight now. Thursday, September 8th, that's when it all... Now a play fake here on first down. Flushed out right. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure is good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Rolling to his right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays and kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. They'll look to throw now on first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down. He'll drop to throw. Looking for Woods again, and he finds him. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. And what in the world? Not sure if he just heard a whistle there or what, but for some reason he spiked the football. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Back to throw. He's got Granson, his tight end. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 27-yard line. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Well, there were about 70,000 that were quickly calling for that flag. It comes out there for pass interference.
And what do you think, partner? A little sarcasm in that cheering from this crowd here tonight. Well, they're hoping.
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Mo Cox from a yard out, and the Colts are an extra point away from evening this one up. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. Really solid effort for him right now. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. High throw, but he makes the catch. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Eluding the pressure right. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A gain of 32 that time. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Kylan Granson ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Colts have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Dancing to his left. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. That's going to be caught by Ali Cox. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Sliding out of the pocket. This is caught. Touchdown, Colts. Mo Ali Cox. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. So, Charles, this is a game that certainly had some intrigue, but I think you and I both agree. We like the decision to not play overtime in preseason and just call it a draw.
Partner, I want to meet the person who disagrees with this decision, and I just wonder what took so long for the league to arrive at this conclusion. They put the rule in for the 2021 season, and it should have been in a long time ago. Yeah, some rookies might miss some plays, but all in all, no one's paying attention.
You're really going to have to work hard to get this one. Keep fighting.
Colts set to take over, and last year's starter, Carson Wentz, of course. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's got his man. That's Woods on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it second down. So, Charles, we talk about the new man under center, and he comes into this game with an 8-5 record as a starter over his first 4 years in the NFL. But the difference now, this is the first time that he's been the opening week starter.
Well, you certainly talked about it. You alluded to it. He's shown flashes over the last 4 years. But that's really been it at this point, a very small sample size. 22 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, thrown another 4 scores on the ground. It's certainly a limited body of work. But now for at least one season, he's the man here. And it's the opportunity he's been waiting for.
And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play there for Indy. 51 yards. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. You talk more about this new quarterback, Charles. What are the challenges you see for him taking over as the Week 1 starter?
Pardon, you bring up the challenges. Let's go with what we know already. He's produced in limited opportunities, and we've also seen that he has a flair for the big moments. 2 of his 8 wins, they came in primetime games. On the flip side, getting to know the playbook, understanding his teammates.
And oh, what a catch! They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught? Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jelani Woods with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
All right, give him 6 on that one. Touchdown pass, and his first one as the acknowledged starter. We all know the effort he put into all of this, the patience he had waiting around for his spot. Now
their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. He's got the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. You know, partner, we talked to this young man earlier in the week, and he went on and on about how his experience backing up Derek Carr for the last 4 years put him in the position he's in now. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Kylan Granson, 42 yards. And the Colts are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
That's the kind of throw that they're looking for right there, and that's a big reason why the management, the general manager, the head coach, they all believed in this guy going into the offseason and said to him, this is your time, this is your chance, and many more throws like that, and they'll all be walking around.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's thrown a couple of touchdown passes already in this first quarter, and now looking for more as his guys begin 1st and 10. Now back to throw. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 21-0 our score after 1. Rolling to his right. And he whips that one incomplete there. The CD, you've got Manny Kahue calling the shots for this offense. His 2nd year as an offensive coordinator in the league. How do you see his crew on this side of the ball performing this year?
Well, partners, you and I both know, and everyone else around the league, Manny was a popular head coaching candidate for this year. But he told all the teams he was interested in remaining a coordinator for a bit so he could continue to grow in the job. As far as his offense this year, he's really optimistic about what they can do because he loves the talent on that side of the ball.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Touchdown! Michael Pittman, 42 yards. And the Colts are able to widen their lead here in this first half. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And how about the start so far, Charles? 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And that's how you generate excitement on a team. Keep your offense moving at a really high level. And it's also how you establish leadership by playing that well. 3 touchdown passes, that's the way to lead.
Now he's just hoping for number 4. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Mo Alley Cox, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Colts open the lead up to 34-0. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. They'll set up to throw. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. A big play there for Indy. And even 50 yards. He had 1 touchdown earlier, nearly a 2nd one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off after a big effort.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Mo Alley Cox, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Colts have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Well, it's only week 1, CD, but right now this offense, they look in mid-season form. And Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's been utterly remarkable in this first half. 5 touchdown passes already. This could be a record-breaking performance.
He'll look to throw.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. And you know Carter Landry is on the sideline smiling after that one. Remember, the former tight end joined Manny Kahu'e's offensive staff this spring, and he has been a big advocate of getting the tight ends involved in the passing game.
Yeah, we remember him as a solid tight end in this league for a number of years, and while his playing days...
Touchdown, Colts! Kylan Granson, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Colts extend their lead yet again. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's got to be feeling pretty good. Playing well. Back to throw now on first down. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. It's a gain of 34.
You get a rookie tight end who can run like this, it just gives this offense a different dimension than they've had. It's going to be fun to watch his development and how this offense expands as this season moves along.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He'll buy some time right. Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley Cox, the tight end. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Now this offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. And that's caught by the tight end, Granson. And they are into field goal range now as he's got the first down at the 26.
Oh, yeah, that's a good throw right there. This is a big game for this man at quarterback. He's a QB1 to start the year for the first time.
Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts would extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it. We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks. He's got a man, complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Lovie Smith, he's seen plenty of challenges in his time as a coach, and he's going to throw the red flag on this one. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's got his big tight end here. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Now that's
That's a dangerous throw right there. Moving off to his right, throwing it all the way back across field to his left. I know he had a lot of confidence in his arm, but sometimes the ball can just hang up there when it goes that distance.
Got a man. It's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A great effort there, with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Colts come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And nobody in the stadium feels better than he does right now. Just a slew of touchdown passes. He's been spectacular. They'll look to throw here. Touchdown! Kylan Granson with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Colts take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the third quarter. But my question, when you're a head coach, what do you look at stat line-wise for your quarterback? Do you go right to turnovers?
You really do. As much as coaches don't want to talk about that, that's where it starts. When I played in college, our first rule for every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. And that's kind of how they judge you. Do you take care of the ball, not turn it over, keep it in the proper hands, and give your team a chance to win?
Well, that's what he's done here in this one. Now the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. 2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal. Because just a few plays ago, they look like...
Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Colts get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. He threw his 10th touchdown on the year last time they had it, and he'll look to keep it going here with a 1st and 10. Steps away. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there for Indy. 51 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Rolling to his right. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Kylan Granson, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Colts are pouring it on. Well, CD, I mean, simply put, if anyone around the league wasn't paying attention to them to start the season, they will be heading into Week 2. This has been an impressive Week 1 performance.
They've certainly announced that they are ready to go, haven't they? They wanted to send a message out to the rest of the league. You better put your eyes on us.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days...
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman, 75 yards. And the Colts are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted.
He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Colts. Michael Pittman, 67 yards. And the Colts add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. Indianapolis offense ready to go again. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score.
Let's go now. 79. Right there. Let's go, D. Put the end, boys. Put the end.
Out to his left. Airing it out deep for Woods. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown. Jelani Woods making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Colts just continue to roll. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this. Escaping the pressure right. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
And the Colts coming out now. Well, CD, we are witnessing something that I never thought that I would witness. I would imagine you never thought this too. I mean, we have a team taking. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Always a benefit to have a quarterback that can roam outside of the pocket, make that throw, and I guess it's helpful to have a guy that can come down with a ball like that.
All of that ties in together perfectly. Imagine being on the other side of...
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel. He'll buy some time right. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the fourth, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Colts, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a...
Making the league is hard. Becoming a star is even harder. In legendary status,
Yeah, I'm happy to be here. I'm excited to get started.
Hey, man. Did you hear about the trade news?
I just saw it. Can you believe this?
Look, I started believing anything was possible with player movement when Joe Montana was traded to the Chiefs. I was not ready for that as an 8-year-old Niners fan.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You know what this means, though, right? You're going to be stepping in as the man. They're going to give you the chance to shine as a starter, and you got to be ready to take it and run with it.
Come on, Sosa. You've known... I appreciate it, Sosa.
Today. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And they will be led out by their 6'6" quarterback. Sliding out of the pocket. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards. A good throw right there. And Charles, this first preseason game is kind of a get your feet wet type of exercise. The starters will likely only go a quarter or so and then watch the remainder. He's got a man complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
And this one incomplete. Oh, a dangerous throw. Nearly picked off in the end zone, but instead second down. They'll roll him out right to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's fourth down. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. On the move to his left. And it's complete to Adams. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
I think we already know that this guy's going to be ready when they ring the bell for week 1. That play, almost routine for him, but still, nice to know that he's still got it.
On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Rolling to his left. He hits Adams complete. And some room to maneuver. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
But that was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate that was just incomplete.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're taking a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
And this one nearly intercepted. Oh, that's a ball he thinks he should have had. Instead, Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He's got a man, complete. It's a big play there for Vegas. 53 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for some. And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch, and they're able to add on to their advantage. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. With the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. Eluding the pressure right. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And he's going to be brought. this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead.
Yo, Andy.
All right, everyone. That's it for today.
Tonight.
So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. A good throw there, and that's what you want to see from a quarterback trying to cement his spot as a starter. Now, worth pointing out, we're expecting to see this group for the first half of this game. Mike McDaniel, he's going to ask him to take a closer look at this call, and out comes the challenge flag. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Rolling to, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Give the sack to Jerome Baker. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
He'll buy some time right. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
Yeah, that's a good throw right there. And our understanding is that he's probably going to play the bulk of this first half. It's only the 2nd week of the preseason, but you can already see the connection he's got with his receivers and tight ends. And he's clearly enjoying himself so far. That throw, it picks up a first down.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Touchdown Raiders. Darren Waller from 8 yards out. And the Raiders will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Here they come, 2nd and 10 now from the 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. It's a big play there for Vegas. 58 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
The end result, 21 yards.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
So now here in the 2nd week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for? And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Emmanuel Ogbah that time, able to drop him for a loss. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 37.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
That's caught by Hollister. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 25 yards that time. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Slot, and he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. Ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game.
And the Raiders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on the left.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man, complete.
It's a big play there for Vegas.
45 yards. Well, that'll help get you out of danger. So much for playing it conservatively back towards your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality, sometimes you can use it, and they did there against a defense who probably thought to themselves, there's no way they take a shot here this deep in their own territory.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Colton Miller, former first-round pick, called for the penalty there.
They go play action here on first down. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
So the call there, roughing the passer.
Well, preseason's time for working out the kinks, but sometimes you've got some defenders who are too eager to impress trying to make this team. And that time we saw one take a shot at the quarterback way too late.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Boy, 30 more yards and another first down.
Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
And this one incomplete. Oh, a dangerous throw. Nearly picked off in the end zone.